Hi, it's Stephen here for Bland Designs, and I'm doing a video that's a little different from what I usually do. My videos are usually always featuring my projects, my craft things, and my art. But I'm not the only one in my household who likes to do art. My husband, Walter, he does stained glass, and we have quite a few different pieces of stained glass in our house that he has done. So I thought I'd take you around and show you some of the various pieces. Now I'm in my craft room right now, and as you can see, this is one of his pieces. We used to have blinds on my windows in my craft room, and there are 3 windows. And he said, well, what do you want? I said, I want some stained glass over the windows. And he asked me what design I wanted. Well, I really like Art Deco. So he designed this piece for me. It's in Art Deco, and I really like it. And he had them framed professionally so that as opposed to being an insert in the window itself, they hang just on the outside of the window frame. You can see these hooks up and above. That way, if we ever move from here or whatever, they can be taken down and they can go with us if we don't sell them with the house or something like that. So that's that window, but I also have 2 more, and you've probably seen these in the background of some of my videos when I've been shooting them here in my craft room. And this one is a flower theme that Walter designed. Again, he had it professionally framed, and it hangs from hooks in front of the window. And the reason he did this one and the one over here, both are beautiful, I think, is flower themes, was because on the other side, outside, is our garden. And Walter wanted something that would sort of, from the outside, blend in with the garden outside, too. So, yeah, they're both really nice. He has a real talent. Now, I'm going to take you to some of his other pieces here as well. But so you won't get seasick, I'm just going to pause the video until I get to those other pieces. Now, this is one of Walter's earlier pieces, and you can see he's given it some leading around the edges, a much more classical design. This is in my, what I call the annex, which is basically our workshop and my exercise room. It's where I keep my overflow of craft supplies. So this sits in here. It's essentially a basement window, but it does a nice job of letting the light in, but at the same time giving some privacy. Now, he's also done some lamps that I'm going to show you, and this is in our rec room, and he made 2 lamps like this that sit on our end tables, which are very nice. And he's also done some fused glass, and here's one sample of one of his pieces of fused glass, this particular little tray, which is quite nice in itself. And I'll take you over to where the other lamp is, and you can see it sits here on this little table right here. And another one of his pieces, this, very, very retro modern looking. And this piece as well with this iridescent sort of fused glass again. All of these things he has made. You know, really, he could open up a store and sell these because they're that gorgeous, I think. So let me take you upstairs and show you a few more pieces. So this is another piece, and it's kind of difficult to show you it because it's actually behind a sheer curtain in the window that sits there, but a little different shape. It's a rose, and it looks very nice. And you see, I'm going to drop the curtain now. See, it sits behind this sheer curtain, so it's more visible from the outside than the inside. Also in our living room, we have this lamp, a little different design than the ones you saw downstairs. And of course, it's in my favorite colors of blue. But again, very nice piece. It looks very nice at night when it lights up. I have it on a timer so that it'll turn itself on when we get to dusk. And keeping with the lamp theme, he made 2 lamps, twin lamps, for the night stands next to the bed. Again, a little different design than the other 2. The other one's over on the far side. You can see it over there. But both very nice. They give a very nice glow because of the color of the glass that he used when they're on at night. And I think this is probably his best piece to date. This took him a long time because there are literally, I think, several hundred little pieces of glass in this Tiffany style. And you can see this hangs in our kitchen. And I love the colors that are in it. And I'm hoping he might make one for our dining room, maybe a little different style at some point in time. But this lamp took him a long time. I think it took him well over a year to put this together. But I think it's gorgeous. And I really like, stained glass does not go out of fashion, and stained glass goes with any kind of decor as far as I'm concerned. So as you can see, and it looks very nice, I'm just going to back up here so you can get a little better impression of what it looks like over our table. And it really sets off this area of the room, I think. So anyways, you can see that Walter's very talented when it comes to doing stained glass, and I'm hoping that when he retires in a few months' time, that he might redesign his workshop so that he can do more stained glass. He used to go to a place in our area once a week to work on stained glass with a bunch of other people, but that shop is closed since, and he really hasn't done anything since it's closed. So that's why I'm trying to encourage him to set up his workshop so he can work on more pieces, because we've got a lot more windows around this house that need some stained glass treatments in them, and a few more fixtures would be nice too. So I hope you'd enjoyed this. It's a little different, but it's art. It's all art, and I thought you might enjoy seeing it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.